Hello, future AI artists. Welcome to today's lecture. Today we are going to turn a sketch into some high-quality artwork. I did a very simple draft on my iPad using a software called Procreate. Then I transform it into this. So, in this lecture, I'm going to demonstrate the specific creative process. Open this page. We're going to use a turbo model to help us generate large-scale images with fewer steps. Here you can see the model description and the recommended parameters. You can consider these parameters as reference values. I suggest adjusting them according to your specific needs in actual projects. Click on Download, place the downloaded model into the folder mentioned in the video. I believe you're all familiar with this process, so I won't go into detail. Let's start by setting up ClipSkip. Click on Settings. In the new version, you can directly search for the keyword Quick here. You should find it under User Interface. In the input box, type Clip. Click on this option. Then click Apply and Reload. Switch to the Image to Image tab. Input your prompt. It should match the idea you want to express in your sketch. Be cautious when using color-related keywords. Input negative prompt. Drag our sketch into the interface. For the sampler, I recommend this one and adjust the steps to 8. The width and height of the image should ideally match your sketch as well. I will use 1920 and 1080. Change CFG to 4. Because we use the character Laura, a very small CFG value may affect the consistency of the character. Adjust denoise to 0.45. I don't want the generated image to deviate too much from my sketch. Enable this plugin to reduce VRAM usage. I've discussed its function and precautions in detail before, so I won't repeat them here. Generate the image. Now, we have generated the first stage image, and you can see that both the composition and the color are very close to our sketch. Let's put the generated image here. With the parameters unchanged, let's generate another image. The second image generated is even more delicate. Similarly, put the image here. Same parameters, let's do it again. You'll notice that the image quality is gradually improving, and the generated characters, compositions, and colors all maintain a high level of consistency with our sketch. Some might feel this process is too slow. Why not just adjust denoise to a value above 0.5? Let's see what kind of image we'll get if we do that. Keep the other parameters the same and generate the image. You can see that generating images directly like this may significantly alter the appearance of the characters. However, if your sketch is too rough, you can use a larger denoise value to let Stable Diffusion fill in the missing content for you. And when your characters in the scene closely resemble Laura and the image details are quite complete, you can consider reducing the weight of Laura. If you want the colors to be softer, you can also decrease the weight of CFG. Adjust the denoise to 0.5. Lower the Laura weight to 0.55 to bring the image closer to the art style we've selected. Generate the image. Since we've significantly reduced the weight of Laura, it's normal to see some changes in the details of the characters in the image. You can feel that the lines and colors in the image are much more natural compared to before. Let's quickly recap the steps of generating these images, starting from a rough sketch and gradually transforming it into a complete scene. But that's not all. Next, I'll do some post-processing. At this stage, we can selectively adjust the image according to our needs. For instance, I found that this image is already quite good, but the colors and contrast could be enhanced. Right-click and select Rasterize. Then click on this icon to enter Develop mode. Check Curve in the Tones tab and make some slight adjustments. Go back to the Basic tab and increase the saturation slightly. Click this button to view the before and after. If you're satisfied, click the Develop button to confirm the adjustments. Say I like the sunset scenery in the last image. I can place it above and set its visibility, then add a mask. Press the B key to select the brush tool. Choose black and adjust the brush opacity. Then, brush over the sunset area to make adjustments easily. And we can adjust the clothing and use the InPaint in the web UI to optimize the image details as we've discussed in previous lectures. To save your time, I will skip that part and show you the optimized result. Alright, this is the roughly optimized image after my adjustments. You can download my source file from the resources folder. For those who have thoroughly studied the InPaint section before, it shouldn't be too difficult. However, if you skip the Fix Hands and Feet section and jump straight to this one, you might find it a bit challenging. I added a brightness and contrast layer to darken the light and increase the contrast. Then, I added a mask and brushed over the highlights in the original image. After that, I added an HSL layer to adjust the hue and saturation of the image. I made similar adjustments to fine-tune the image further. The exposure layer shows a clear before and after effect. Alright, I have to say, this is more of a bonus section. You can download the file and explore it yourself. I won't take up more of your time here. The main point of this section is to emphasize the value of art lies in the expression of the creator. I hope everyone's work can reflect more of their own ideas rather than relying solely on AI for random generation. Creation itself is a wonderful thing and a right that everyone should have. I encourage everyone to use AI as a tool for better creation, rather than letting AI take away the creative power that should belong to you. If you can't control it, then perhaps it's not meant for you. Alright, that wraps up today's lecture. Let's take a moment to review the entire process from sketch to the final artwork. I hope each of you can use AI to create your own unique and one-of-a-kind artworks. And I will see you in the next lecture.